I'm from Brownsville, Texas, and one night I was at my girlfriend's house. We were just having a normal evening, watching a movie in bed around 9 p.m. Since no one else was home, we were surprised when we heard a strange robotic-like voice coming from outside the window. I checked, but I didn't see anything unusual. It happened again a little while later, but we brushed it off, thinking it might be the cats making noise in the kitchen. As the night went on, the noises in the kitchen grew louder and more persistent. We decided to investigate, but we couldn't find anything out of the ordinary. Strangely, the cats were also missing, as if they were hiding. We returned to the room, and just as we were about to settle back in, I had a weird feeling and decided to peek into the dark hallway. Suddenly, I heard a human whistle, and assuming it was my girlfriend, I chuckled. However, when I looked at her, she looked terrified and asked me to close the door. I quickly locked it as she requested. We both suspected that someone had entered the house, and I was ready to call the police. But my girlfriend urged me not to, and instead, we decided to flee. We locked the bottom lock of the door from the inside and hurried to my car. I was trembling with fear and wanted to call my dad for help, but my girlfriend convinced me otherwise. I called my friends and asked them to come with baseball bats. We waited outside to see if anyone would come out of the house, but no one did. Feeling brave, I suggested we go inside and confront the intruder with the bats. However, when I tried to open the door, I realized it was locked, even though I remembered locking it before leaving. We were puzzled and decided to go to a nearby restaurant to get the keys from my girlfriend's mom. I asked my friends to keep watch outside and call the police if they saw anything suspicious. When we returned, we positioned ourselves behind the door, ready to confront whoever was inside. To our surprise and fear, the top lock that required a key was also locked, even though we didn't have the key when we left. It confirmed our suspicion that someone was indeed inside. Using the keys we had, I unlocked the top lock, and we quickly entered the house, fully expecting to find an intruder. However, after searching the entire house, checking all the windows and doors, everything appeared undisturbed and locked. We were left baffled and couldn't explain what had happened that night. The top lock being locked, despite not having the key, and the eerie human whistling sound still remained a mystery. Months later, as my girlfriend's mom was preparing to move out of the house, she made sure everything was locked and secure. But when she returned the next day, she was shocked to find the back doors wide open. This was strange, considering she had locked them herself. She locked the doors again and turned in the keys to the realtor. A few days later, the realtor contacted her, asking if she had entered the house and opened the back doors. Surprised, she explained that she no longer had the keys and hadn't been back. The realtor informed her that they had closed and locked the back doors when they checked the house. But when they returned the next day, the doors were once again wide open. To this day, we still can't explain the peculiar occurrences in that house. The locked doors, the unsettling whistling, and the mysterious opening of the back doors remain a perplexing mystery. Have you ever experienced something similar to the terrifying tales we shared today? Tell us your stories down in comments. We might share them in our videos too. See you in the next episode with new stories. Stay fine till then.